Welcome to our channel, where today we unlock the mystery and hidden treasure behind one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, the Liberty 1 cent from the year 1982. If you have any old pennies lying around, especially from this year, you might want to check them closely. Because believe it or not, this small coin could be worth a fortune. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into its rich history, the big twist behind its metal change, its varieties, and its potential value in today's market. Let's begin this exciting journey. The Liberty 1 cent coin from 1982 is not just any ordinary penny. It marks one of the most significant turning points in the history of the U.S. Mint. In fact, 1982 was a year of major transformation in the production of the penny. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to rising copper prices and increasing production costs, the U.S. Mint decided to make a change that would shock collectors and historians alike. In the middle of the year, the composition of the coin was switched from copper to a cheaper alternative, a zinc core coated with a thin layer of copper. This change resulted in two major types of 1982 pennies: copper pennies weighing about 3.11 grams and zinc pennies weighing about 2.5 grams. But that's not all. During this transition, 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny were produced. These included coins with large dates, small dates, copper composition, and zinc composition. These varieties have made the 1982 penny one of the most studied and collected coins by experts and coin lovers across the world. Let's take a quick look at the 7 known varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D small date zinc, 1982 D large date zinc. Among these, the rarest and most valuable is the 1982 D small date copper, which was never supposed to be produced, yet a few were accidentally struck. Only a handful have ever been found, and if you happen to have one, you could be sitting on a gold mine. The mintage of all varieties of the 1982 penny add up to over 10 billion coins, making it one of the most circulated years in U.S. coinage history. The Philadelphia Mint struck coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint produced coins with the D mint mark. With a variety of small dates, large dates, and different metal compositions, the 1982 penny stands out as a unique numismatic puzzle. Millions of these pennies were produced, and because the changes happened mid-year, both copper and zinc versions were released at the same time, causing confusion and fascination for collectors ever since. One of the most important things for any collector or coin enthusiast is learning how to identify whether your 1982 penny is copper or zinc. This can be done by weighing the coin. Copper pennies weigh around 3.11 grams, zinc pennies weigh around 2.5 grams. Using a digital scale with at least 0.01 G accuracy can help you figure it out. This small difference can make a huge impact on your coin's value. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for: the current market value of the 1982 Liberty 1 cent coin. Common 1982 copper or zinc pennies in circulated condition are still worth around face value. That's 1 cent. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can fetch between $1 to $5 or more depending on condition and type. Certified high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 examples of rare varieties have sold for $200 to $800 at auction. The ultra-rare 1982 D small date copper has fetched up to $18,000 to $20,000 at auctions, a mind-blowing amount for a single penny. So yes, your humble pocket change could actually be holding a small fortune if you know what to look for. Here are some quick tips for collectors. Invest in a precise gram scale to weigh your coins. Learn to spot small date versus large date varieties. The difference is in the shape and spacing of the numbers. Preserve uncirculated coins in safe holders or flips. If you think you have a rare variety, have it authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Never clean or polish the coin. This can reduce its value. The 1982 Liberty 1 cent coin is a fascinating piece of American history. It's more than just pocket change. It's a symbol of transition, of economic decision-making, and a hidden treasure for those who know where to look. If you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on rare coins and currency treasures. Also, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on coins that could be worth thousands. Who knows, maybe the next coin you find in your pocket could be your ticket to a big payday. Thanks for watching, and until next 1-cent coin from the year 1984 with the D mint mark, the 1984 D Lincoln cent. You might be surprised to learn that this little copper penny could be worth far more than just 1 cent. So, sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the rich history, mintage details, and current market value of the 1984 D Liberty 1-cent coin. The Liberty 1-cent coin, officially known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, has a story rooted deep in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the coin design replaced the Indian head cent. Victor David Brenner was the designer behind Lincoln's portrait, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. The reverse design of the coin from 1959 to 2008 displayed the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1984 D penny is part of that era and carries all the iconic design elements: Lincoln's bust on the obverse, and the detailed memorial on the reverse. The D mint mark on the 1984 coin indicates it was minted in Denver. This mint is known for producing a massive number of coins annually, but some 1984 D cents carry unique traits that set them apart. The U.S. Mint produced an enormous number of 1984 D pennies, approximately 6,569,476,772 coins. That's over 6.5 billion. Because of this high mintage, most of the 1984 D pennies are common in circulation. However, as with all coins, condition, minting errors, and rarity play a major role in increasing the value. The 1984 D penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a distinct reddish-brown tone when new. Each coin weighs about 3.11 grams, and it features a plain edge. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Among those billions of 1984 D pennies, some were struck with rare and valuable errors. One of the most famous varieties from 1984 is the double ear Lincoln, a type of double die obverse, DDO, where Lincoln appears to have a second earlobe due to a doubling error during the minting process. While this specific variety is more commonly found on the 1984 Philadelphia minted penny, collectors are always on the lookout for similar rare errors on the 1984 D. Other errors to look for include off-center strikes, die cracks, BIE errors, where a small die break appears between the B and E in Liberty, cuts or retained interior die breaks. Any of these can dramatically increase the value of the coin. Let's talk money. What is a 1984 D Liberty 1 cent really worth today? In circulated condition, most 1984 D pennies are worth 1 to 3 cents, mainly for their copper content. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition, the value rises significantly. MS60 to MS63, mint state, coins can sell for $1 to $5. MS64 to MS66, high quality, coins can fetch $10 to $25 or more. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC can command prices of $100 to $300. Depending on demand. If your coin features a major error, like a strong double die, the value could jump to hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if it's a known variety and certified by a grading service. Wondering if your 1984 D penny is worth big money? Here's a quick guide. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D below the date. Inspect the condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, or signs of brilliance. Look for errors. Search for doubling, misalignments, or die cracks. Weigh the coin. A genuine 1984 D copper cent should weigh around 3.11 grams. Get it graded. If your coin looks perfect or has an error, consider submitting it to PCGS or NGC. The 1984 D Liberty 1 cent coin may seem ordinary, but its history, copper content, and potential for rare errors make it an exciting coin for collectors. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, never underestimate the value of the coins in your change jar. Some of them may hold hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe. One of the most interesting coins from the 1980s, the Liberty 1 cent coin from the year 1986. Make sure to watch this video till the end to learn the coin's full history, its value in today's market, and how a single cent could be worth thousands of dollars. Introduction to the 1986 Liberty 1 cent coin. The Liberty 1 cent coin, more commonly known as the Lincoln cent, is one of the most iconic coins in American history. The 1986 version of this coin might look ordinary at first glance, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Produced during a time of economic shifts, technological advancement, and growing interest in coin collecting, the 1986 Liberty 1 cent holds historical significance, collector value, and in some cases, even financial surprise. Historical background. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of a symbolic representation of liberty. The obverse, front, features Lincoln's bust, while the reverse in 1986 still featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design used from 1959 to 2008. The 1986 Liberty 1 cent coin continued this legacy. It was struck during Ronald Reagan's presidency, a period marked by economic reforms and national pride. Millions of these coins were minted, but not all of them were created equal. Certain rare errors and mint marks from this year have become incredibly valuable to collectors. Minting and circulation numbers. In 1986, the U.S. Mint struck these coins at two major locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a small d below the year on the obverse. Here are the approximate mintage figures. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 4.6 billion coins; Denver Mint, D mint mark, over 4.4 billion coins. Together, more than 9 billion Liberty 1 cent coins were produced in 1986. While this makes the average coin fairly common, certain rare errors and mint condition pieces are what truly excite collectors. Rare varieties and error coins. Now let's talk about what makes some 1986 pennies exceptionally valuable. Certain errors or rare varieties can turn this 1 cent coin into a collector's dream. Here are the most valuable types. Double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin is struck more than once with slight misalignment, causing doubling on letters or numbers. If the date or the word Liberty appears doubled, the value can skyrocket. Off-center strikes. Coins that are not perfectly centered can be worth a lot depending on how severe the misalignment is. A 50% off-center 1986 penny can be worth up to $150 or more. BIE error. A small die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty creates the illusion of the word BIE. This is a fun and collectible variety for Lincoln cent enthusiasts. High-grade coins. Even a regular 1986 penny can fetch high value if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition with a mint state grade, MS65 or higher. These are usually coins that were never used in circulation and have been preserved carefully. Current market value. Now for the part everyone wants to know. What is the 1986 Liberty 1 cent worth today? For regular circulation coins, the value is usually just face value, 1 cent. But here's where it gets interesting. Mint state, MS65 or higher. These coins can sell for between $5 to $20 or more depending on condition and eye appeal. Error coins. Coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or other rare features can be worth anywhere from $50 to over $1,000 based on rarity and demand. Graded coins. Professionally graded and slabbed 1986 pennies by PCGS or NGC in extremely high grades, like MS67 red, have been known to sell for hundreds to even thousands of dollars at auctions. Always check for mint marks. A D means it was made in Denver. Examine your coins under magnification for doubling, cracks, or off-center details. Store your coins properly. Avoid moisture, air, and fingerprints. Get rare or high-quality coins graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC for authenticity and market value. So there you have it. The 1986 Liberty 1 cent coin is not just pocket change. While billions were made, a few hidden gems out there can be worth serious money. Whether you're a beginner or an expert in coin collecting, always keep an eye out. That lucky penny could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories and updates on the hottest collectibles in the market. And if you found any 1986 Liberty 1 cent coins in your collection, tell us in the comments below. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting!